So how have you been, Lou?
I've been okay. Going through some life stuff, but coming out fine on the other end. Just been a little
Uh,
stressful.
yeah, I mean, bloody everyone can relate to those kind of times, eh?
Yeah,
Uh,
this year is just going to be rough. My biggest concern right now is trying to grow my client base for my business because it's getting harder to recruit people.
mm,
So I'm trying to figure out ways to bring in more players. Seems like it's gotten harder since COVID ended.
yeah, which does make sense, but it is crap.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there looking for games, but there's also a lot more DMs doing what I'm doing now. So as before, I was like one of 3 people recruiting. Now there's like 20 or 30. Like as soon as someone like is looking for a paid game, there's just a barrage of messages from DMs. But, I'm glad that there's more of an acceptance of it in the community. It just makes it harder for me to get seen.
Yeah,
There's also like
love-hate
half the
relationship.
community. Yeah, like half of the community doesn't like to pay for their D&D.
Wow, that used to be way worse. It's gotten a lot
Yeah,
better.
it used to.
Like it was like some kind of weird sin to ask to be, compensated for your DMing.
I gotta swap to the Baldur's Gate rules. Bonus action jump.
Yeah, I feel like it comes from people viewing it as paying for only
Video
3
game.
hours, not considering the fact that there is a lot more of time that has gone into it outside of those like 3 hours.
I mean, even if you consider the 3 hours, like 3 hours of entertainment, I feel like I'm pretty cheap compared to like a movie
yeah.
or a lot of other things.
Yeah, like yeah, I agree. Like you'll spend that much. No, not even. You'd spend more on a movie theater
Yeah.
than you would here for
Well-
less for half the time.
Or a play, or just anything entertainment based. Like, I think I'm very reasonable for the amount of work that goes in, especially. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just the stigma of D&D being a free hobby. People don't like to pay when they think they can get it for free.
Look, if you have a bunch of really close friends who all love D&D, good for you. You can go play it for free.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But even then, you really should give props to whoever's willing to DM because it's a lot of work. I mean, if I wasn't doing this for a living, I'd just be running one game. I wouldn't be doing this much D&D. I mean, I'd love to run games, but I wouldn't have enough time to do more than one game.
Oh yeah.
And even the one game would probably like come and go depending on what my work schedule looked like. Like it used to be before I did this.
Yeah, and I guess another issue would be scheduling, right? Another reason why people don't like to sign up because they just can't commit.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who are willing to put time towards it, though. It just depends. I mean, it's like anything else. Like, you put time towards the things you want to do. Like, if
Yeah,
it's
I mean, there's 3 of us right here.
yeah. If it's important to you, you'll make time for it.
Look at me, baby. I've been here since session 1, missed like what, 2 sessions? That
Yeah.
entire time?
God, how many sessions are you guys in?
130 something?
Jesus.
We've been at this nearly
Uh,
3 years, remember?
This game is 133. It's not even my longest game.
Yeah, I think you had one that was like at nearly 200 or something at one point, didn't you?
Although the bigger or the older ones, which are high level, will have the problem that it's harder to recruit people to play high level. So if someone ends up stepping out for some reason, it's really hard to find someone who wants to come in at level 15.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, it's already an issue for us at like level 13 and then like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super hesitant for that reason.
Yeah, it is a little intimidating, but I don't know. I kind of like higher level play to an extent as a player and as a DM.
I don't mind actually coming in as a higher level character because it gives you more excuse to like really
Someone
build
follow
up
me,
a
hold on.
backstory.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to work towards it, like start a character from 1, work it up to 15, but you know that can be hard to do if people's schedules change or they, you know, have financial troubles or whatever what would cause them to step away from the table. All right, I think I have not heard back from Leo Jr. I messaged him earlier. He said he was going to be here tonight. So I guess for now we might as well get going. Miri, you're here, right? You've just been quiet. Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, all right.
I had to switch windows to unmute.
No worries. So we can go with 3 people. You know, and I've been talking about this in a couple of groups. I'm starting to lean back towards letting people play AFK characters. Just so, like, I kind of have consistent challenges for 6 people. It makes it easier to build encounters when, like, it's built around a certain number of players. What do you guys think about that? Like, would you want to play absent characters, or absent player characters, or would you rather I keep balancing it towards, like...
I'm good with it. I've always been fine with it, but I also know that there's some players who are kind of picky about their character being played. So I think it's just a matter of everyone in the group saying whether or not when I'm out, you can play my character, or even selecting, you know, a specific other player that they want to take over them or something like that. I think it's just clearing that with everyone. Other than that, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of making it more mandatory, just because, like, it sucks if you can't make a game, but also, like, it's kind of difficult for the party to lose, like, that skill set from, you know, the dynamic. But I haven't decided either way yet. I just feel like, yeah.
I know that people, you know, miss it's life, but
Yeah.
you know, it kind of sucks for the rest of the party too, because I know there's been a couple of situations in some of the games where we're in the middle of a heist or a plan or an infiltration or something, and the person who was our, like, teleport out
Cornerstone.
or our guides
Yeah,
kit or whatever,
exactly.
some pivotal part of the plan isn't there.
Yeah.
Every day that Doodle wasn't there, and we had to travel in Revan's Pass.
Who wasn't there?
Doodles.
Doodle,
Oh,
when
Doodles.
because he had the seeming to disguise us all, and every time we had to, like, okay, so 3 different people are casting a different invisibility on different people. Okay, that's how we're
were, like, trying to go undercover, and your undercover guy just kind of vanished for a few sessions. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there was one group, I feel like, where we were literally, like, in, like, I don't know, we could not get out because, like, our plan to get out, like, wasn't there that day when we'd already gone in.
Yeah, that was the astral plane, I think.
Is it?
Teleport
Okay.
out. Not this
Yeah.
game, but the other one, the Monday
Right.
game.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe of making it more mandatory, and I know people, like, some people are more particular about their character being played, but again, it's kind of like, well, you know, your character's part of the story, and it just sucks that they suddenly disappear and everyone has to work around that. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Well, another thing you could do, because I know, like with the game last night where we couldn't play Kudo because he uses D&D Beyond. You can create a campaign in D&D Beyond and invite them, and then they join their character to your game, and then you would have control of their sheet if that's something you wanted to consider doing.
Well,
But that's the only way you'd be able to access their sheet. Yeah.
the idea would be other people playing would control them, not me.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I have
Okay,
enough
well then,
stuff I have to deal with the enemies.
gotcha. Then that'll be a challenge for those sheets then. But
I think one of the weirdest things is when I'm spending like 20 minutes just rolling dice against myself. I'm like, all right, I'm attacking myself. All right, myself defends. Myself casts shield. Myself stabs back with a parry. All right, myself casts fireball on 5 of myself. And I'm just like, I'm basically,
and that's
like,
why.
yeah, I'm like a one-man show. Is everyone just sitting there listening to me try to narrate me fighting myself? So that's why I kind of like. I mean, I to some extent, I like being on the player side sometimes, but it's also very just distracting for me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Hey, Eldwin's here. All right. Well,
Yay! Did you
Well-
win?
did you activate your trap card?
Oh yeah, I know this was getting close to the time, and I was like, I'm in the middle of a duel. Hold on.
You just activated
Wait.
my trap. That's the second thing I remember about Yu-Gi-Oh. You just activated my trap card. Nani?
Wait,
Ironically,
Elvin, I'm sorry. You didn't go first and win instantly?
it's like I did go first, but the problem is I'm playing an older deck. I'm playing Super Heavy Samurai, so I can't win instantly turn 1.
No, you just have to have them activate your trap card. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Or
The
summon
funny thing
Exodia,
is-
the forbidden one.
Summon
The
Blue
funny
Eyes
thing is, my
White.
deck is literally the only
Just
one that
one
does
thing?
not run trap cards.
Oh, okay. Well, there's your problem.
It's a whole
Yeah.
it's a whole archetype where you can't use any spells or traps, and then
Yeah.
otherwise it turns off all of your effects. It's really fun, but
Activate the Mirror Force!
Like I was saying,
Activate
I'm
Miracle Whip.
was more of
Miracle.
a Magic player, but I don't play much anymore. All right, well, let's get things rolling before I start talking about Magic for like another half hour.
Just going quickly to what you were saying before, were you wanting one of us to play LJ today?
Would one of you want to play him? So the encounter is, or a lot of the stuff is balanced around having right now 5 or 6. So if you have less, it might be a little bit more challenging. But if you don't want to play him, I also kind of understand.
I'm fine either way. I could do it if nobody else wants to.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't want to touch another player's character. I don't want to accidentally get them killed, you know?
Look, I'm probably less likely to get LJ killed than LJ.
That is fair, actually.
Although he has played
Not
this character
wrong.
for much, much longer, like longer than all his other characters added together.
He's
I like
definitely.
crap.
I think he is used to coming from games that are less strategic, maybe, and more RP
Yeah.
centered. And I get that, but I've been, I feel like he does sometimes do kind of crazy stuff.
No, I like
But I
giving him
feel
crap,
like
but he
he's
has
gotten
definitely gotten
better.
better.
On this
Yeah.
character, yeah.
I think he has.
yeah, he's definitely. I think he's found a character that's definitely stuck with him more.
Well,
I've
plus,
enjoyed
the
playing.
longer you play it, the more you kind of, get you accustomed to him and like kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think it's be harder for him to lose him than some of the his others.
All right,
Robert,
so-
just for background, LJ went through quite a few characters during his first few months with us.
Yeah.
Like, intentionally or unintentionally?
Both.
Oh.
Only one of them died. One of them died because they just ran full ass in and would not like wait for healers or anything. And one of them, when he very first joined us, his character's goal was to get home, and he was from the Shadowfell. And Anver's like, I can banish you.
Yeah, and they banished him back to the Shadowfell. So
then there
he
was
only
one
in
he
for,
played for a
3
little-
sessions.
Yeah, and there was one he played for a little while, and just wasn't feeling, so he changed that one. And then I think there might have been another one that died, but it was less reckless than the first death.
No, Nova died, and upon further realization, we realized LJ should have died, but we kept track of it wrong.
No, that was Barrett.
Oh,
Yeah,
Barrett.
Barrett was
That's
the
what
one
I
that-
meant to say. Yeah, that's what I meant
Who I
to say.
think also did die at one point.
Technically, yeah.
So, do you see Leo Jr. in the...
Yeah, I got him.
Alright, you got him. Alright. Now, you don't really have to walk him around or anything. But once we do combat, and I can RP him outside of combat, but for combat, we'll just say you step in. So you just have to make sure you remember to pull him out and roll initiative for him and everything. I think... Yeah, he should have... Okay, well, he doesn't have the... He has his own macro set up, but it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I can see all these little macros that he's got.
Okay. So, we're on session 133 of the Grey Wanderers. Looks like Nasira was the previous scribe.
Oh my gosh, did I post anything? I did not remember that I was.
You
scrapped.
did.
Oh, good. That's why I don't remember. I usually like work on them a little more, but I guess I posted it the same day. Okay.
Yeah. So Eldwin, you would be next in line, if that works for you.
Got it.
Okay. So Nasira, can you give us a recap of the events of last week?
Yes. So it was the 91st of spring. We were just resting and kind of hanging out at the ship. The ship in the astral plane, not our digging ship. And there's some well-appointed baths, so Nasira was taking advantage of those comforts. LJ was working to separate the mithril veins from the rocky bits that we'd found so that they would be more easy to transport. Robert told us a little bit about his past. He said he hid in the stasis stone to escape the captain's killing spree. Robert and Nasira explore some of the rooms around the ship, finding some mediocre wine, which the party enjoys. And then we pass a long rest in Anvir's hut. Then on the 1st of summer, the next day, we are worried that the mind flayers might close the portal and we won't have a way to return to the material plane. So we go back to the temple and we tell Robert kind of about what's been going on with the mind flayers and the elder brain and the portals. And we decide that we need to go to the fort. So we go through that portal. We find an alchemy lab and another inactive portal. And while we're exploring it, some death slots and mind flayers attack. Then the inactive portal activates and Gith warriors join the fray. Eventually we prevail, and then we begin to explore like a crypt. And Robert and Nasira are eager to open the crypts, but Eldwin shows caution, and he's detecting magic to help us know how to proceed. And it is 9:30 in the morning, so it's still early in the day.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So, yeah, it is the 1st of summer at 9:30 in the morning. You've just stepped into this crypt after defeating those mind flayers. What do you want to do? Excuse me.
I think we had already looked around a little bit and we're waiting for Eldwin's detect magic.
Yes. Sure, go ahead.
Oh no, that was it.
So yeah, Eldwin, I believe, was casting Detect Magic, so we were kind of passing some time. So let me keep doing that. Go ahead and let me know if you're doing anything in the meantime. LJ would look around and say, this place gives me the creeps. Why are we in this temple again? These things just keep paralyzing me.
Well,
Well-
you just passed off to Eldwin, so you're good.
Well, because it's better for us to be the ones doing this than for them to come through and kill all of the Candelians.
Says, in
I
fairness,
guess-
I've only passed it to him a couple of times. He says, and he gets rid of it pretty quick. He's got those, he's got that smarts. He looks over at Eldwin, who is still casting his spell.
I'm here for loot. As pirates do.
He says, oh, is there anyone you're looking for now that you're out? I mean, what was your focus before the loot, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, most people earn loot to accomplish things. Myself, I earned money as a soldier for a long time.
Well, to be honest, I've had no really big plans in my life. Just living one day at a time. Never know when you might end up dying out in the astral sea.
This is where you born out there?
Out of character. I don't know anything about the astral sea.
Oh, you can make it up as you go.
Oh, like
He says, or were you born somewhere like Gaia, this place?
Oh, I believe I was born in Gaian. Last I remember, I was taken at a young age. I don't remember the reason why, though.
He says, well, that's harsh. He says, I had a tough childhood, but I always knew some of my family anyway. He says, well, if you stay with us long enough, maybe we can help you find him. I can't speak for the rest of us, or the rest of the group, but, I'm willing to help if I can.
The only family I knew is dead now. Thanks to the Orvos' rampage. I guess finding out the cause of that would be a good start.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think we've asked you many questions about that. We kind of read his journal, and at one point in the journal it says, "The bastards killed me."
He says, oh yeah, was that your crew or someone else who killed him?
Or did he even
Or-
die?
I don't even know. Orvos. He looked this out of character. He looked how Robert remembered him, right?
Well, he looks sort of grayish. He definitely was some kind of undead.
So something happened while you were in that stasis token that
Probably.
changed him.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
when he attacked you, he was undead as well. You're not sure.
Oh.
According to the journal, he says the bastards killed me, but you're not sure who he's referring to.
Yeah, I don't know. He looked the same to me. So I have no idea who'd he be referring to.
Well, maybe we can ask him again someday.
Are there denizens of the astral plane that create undead? Is that something that's common?
Fine Fish, probably.
Do they create undead? Well, I guess we have encountered some undead mind flayers, but very different from the captain. Interesting.
I don't know. Has the group
I have very
encountered
little experience
undead mind flayer? Oh, I guess you encountered
The vampiric ones. The vampiric
yeah,
ones,
that's
yeah.
true. LJ
mean,
just
that-
keeps looking back towards the hallway over here. He says, well, the sooner we can finish this, the better. I'd much rather go back to fighting things that I can actually swing at, that don't paralyze me than slowly eat my brain. Alright, so time would pass. You would finish your ritual. It's about 9:40. And yeah, you have Detect Magic going.
Well, do I see anything coming from any of the sarcophagus or any of that?
So you look within the 30 feet. There are some magical auras on the graves themselves, on the outside, and it looks like there is an aura coming from underneath the stone in the very center. So there's something magical. You're not sure which grave it's in because it's kind of centered among all four of these middle ones. But yeah, you also see that the graves themselves have, at least the covers, have some kind of magical enchantment on them.
Can I tell what the school is?
And I'll say with your passive investigation, you would guess that there's probably a reason that the Mind Flayers didn't disturb these graves. Because they too are able to detect things like magical signatures. Maybe some sort of old defense that was left behind by whoever made this place. Mind Flayers are formidable, so it could be somewhat powerful.
Dude.
I share everything.
We
Did you recognize a type of magic?
Like, oh yeah, what types of magics were they?
So the auras on the graves are conjuration.
Oh,
The aura inside you can't tell because you're not looking at it.
right. It's uh, like these graves are like they're definitely set to summon something once they're opened, and I have a feeling that something wouldn't be very nice for us.
is there a way
Question is,
to?
the question is why did they feel the need to lay such protections on these graves? Perhaps there are items of power.
Well, I am sensing another signature within one of these graves, but I can't tell exactly which one. So there's definitely something of note, but like you said, they've got these fiercely guarded. Like even the mind flayers that have taken this place didn't mess with this stuff apparently.
Well, perhaps we should. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if the mind flayers are scared of it, I am scared of it. I may be
Yeah.
a pirate, but I'm no fool.
Agreed. Perhaps we should continue to investigate until we know more, and even perhaps until we clear other threats, so that we might better focus if we did decide to explore here further.
Like
Is there a
that's-
way to discern what would be summoned?
What would be what?
Is there a way to discern what would be summoned?
How would you discern that?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking if there is a way.
So
Like, is
just
that-
by looking at the graves themselves have some names on them, and I think we went over this last time a little. This place,
there.
you couldn't. I think you couldn't recognize the architecture type or the language.
Right, it was like deep
I
speech or something.
think Dosha
I
actually
think so.
said it was dragon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
so,
Draconic.
so Dosha did see that. Okay. So yes, it could be something draconic if these are draconic ruins. Maybe some kind of elder dragonborn are buried here or something. Because obviously this is a bit small of a gravesite for dragons.
Can dragons
like-
be buried in their human form, or do they revert to their dragon form?
Give me a. I guess that would be
Probably
Arcana.
irrelevant, but more of curiosity. I don't have Arcana.
Oh, okay. You don't.
If you ask it out loud, Eldwin might know.
I wonder if dragons can maintain their human forms after death.
I guess I'll make that check.
Sure.
I don't know.
We'll have to
Far-
ask our
Yeah.
buddy when we see him again.
Yeah, you are unsure of the answer to that.
To be
Like-
fair, if a dragon died in its human form and it didn't turn, would anyone ever be able to tell that it used to be a dragon?
A very good argument.
Like, I mean, when
we
a
are going
druid
down a
or a-
wrong rabbit hole.
when like normally when creatures die when they're polymorph, they revert back to their normal state. I don't know if dragon shape change is similar, but
Quick question. Does the group have a light source right now?
I think I had used my eyes of night.
Yeah,
he
but-
did when we
Yeah.
first came in.
So just remember, Eyes of Night gives you disadvantage on perception.
Right. If we're looking
So-
around, then I probably would have cast light.
Alright,
I always
so you
forget
have a
that
light
bit.
spell. Alright, so I will put.
You usually put it on your shield, don't you?
Yeah. Or on my
usually puts
pen.
on LJ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah.
So I'll say, yeah, as you're kind of talking about this, on Veer, you see that the wall near this grave looks a little bit odd.
I will walk slightly closer to it and also get Eldwin's attention. Hey, this one looks a bit weird.
So it looks like it should open somehow. Maybe this isn't an actual grave, but some sort of secret passage.
Can only try and look around for any mechanisms or a way to open it.
Yeah, that would be a what's it called? A investigation active.
Yeah, it's a good thing I called Eldwin over. I'll roll for the sake of it as well, but
DC is probably about 15. Alright. So you are
hey!
you're examining this grave here. And it looks like one of the symbols, one of the letters for the draconic name is actually a button. This might have something to do with the door. Or it could be a trap.
It's a trap.
Like, I'll say to everyone, like, I think I might have found a hidden, like, the mechanism for a hidden entryway or a trap. Do we want to test it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get covered behind these graves and then it's all yours. Okay, I'm ready.
So if you're not near the token, you can pull your token on the map to represent where you are. If you want to be near the party token.
I kind of just like ducking behind one of these graves.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Like, without LJ, here's like, okay, and I will press the button.
Alright. So the symbol will kind of push in, and you would hear what sounds like maybe gears turning behind the wall. A moment later, the door will open.
Oh, you said ears for a second, and I'm like, uh-oh. It's like, oh, gears.
Gears, yeah. Opening into a large area beyond.
It's like, I'll start progressing forward. Like, I think we're clear.
I'll just delete my token now because I'll just
Alright.
regroup.
So as you step forward into the room here, there is a click.
Oh no.
I need some deck saves as fire erupts in this area.
My almighty perception didn't notice this.
Well, Eldwin, I think, walked in before you rejoined. It would just be Eldwin and, what's his name? LJ.
No. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
Eldwin and LJ,
Yeah.
give me some deck saves.
Ooh. LJ didn't roll well.
So Eldwin dives to the side as LJ is kind of caught off guard, and you would take 24 if you failed it, or 12 if you passed it. As the fire fills this hallway and then kind of goes away. This may have been a trap left by the Mind Flayers, but you're not sure.
Like, well, that was a...
You know what? On second thought, I'll wait out here till the coast is clear.
I will tentatively still join the group because I have the better eyes and I'm more likely to actually see these things.
Alright.
Like, with a little bit of fire.
So this might be some kind of storage area. There's also some graves back here. So yeah, maybe this ruin was co-opted by the Mind Flayers as some kind of storage and magical ritual area, because you do see some magical scribblings on various papers throughout the room. You also see some barrels and chests and other things that could be of use. One thing that's a little disconcerting, there are 4 portals in the room, one of which is lit up. With your passive investigation, Eldwin, you would guess that this portal that's lit up is connected to that blue one that the Gith came out of.
Oh, so they were just chilling in here.
Yeah. So, okay, so they were in here. Is there so all 4 of these are different portals?
Yeah, though only one is active right now. You're not sure how the others would be activated.
Could I make can I make a investigation check or something to see if I can find a mechanism for any of these portals?
Yeah, so you're just going to start looking around, kind of investigating things?
Yeah, using with the help of my detect magic.
Alright, so time is going to start to pass as you work on this.
I might just start looking in like some of the crates and barrels and stuff.
Okay, so you are... do you have something to open them, like a crowbar?
We need to buy a goddamn crowbar.
Does make opening things easier. I mean, you could try to strength them open.
I have a
It's like-
crowbar.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my lord.
Like, you guys don't carry a crowbar when looting? I thought you were
Really?
pirates.
Never leave home
He,
without
he
it.
did, he
We're not
did
pirates.
say that his main objective was looting, so it makes sense.
Alright, so you
Wait,
are...
what do you mean you're not pirates? You're looting a fortress right now? You have a ship? Crew?
He says,
We do have some piratical tendencies, I will admit.
We're adventurers, mercenaries, LJ says. We're not pirates. He says, "There's a
Same difference,
Our,
just different title.
our looting is more allowed. Pirate looting is bad.
We were also specifically asked to come loot.
He says, plus we only loot bad people like the mind flayers and pirate undead people. He says we don't loot innocent
Okay.
people or like, you know.
Whoa. I'm an all equal opportunist lootist, alright?
He says, well, yeah.
Equal
that's-
opportunity looter.
I loot anyone regardless of race or class.
Says, well, if you're gonna stick with us, I'm gonna say no looting from civilians. He says, as a soldier, I
Nice.
try to protect people who are, you know, less able to protect themselves. So
I
part of my
suppose.
creed.
I mean, I'm not going to go crossbow is a blazing solo, so
He just
don't
nods.
gotta worry about that.
Says, all right. Well, let's get these opened up. And he's just gonna start ripping them open with his bare hands, using his
I
strength.
have a crossbow. I mean, a crowbar.
Says you can use your crowbar. I'll use my method. As he does seem to be extremely strong. Alright, so you are looking through these boxes. Again, time is passing, so just let me know if anyone else is doing anything. I will give you some things that you find in here.
And ripping crates open with your bare hands, that's kind of insane.
Alright, so the first thing you come upon, Eldwin, are a couple of scrolls that are laid out on one of the tables. Do you want to open them and take a look?
Yeah, I'll look at them, see if I can read them.
Okay. So... just put them in chat. They are in common, actually. So yeah, you can read both of them. So it looks like Prestidigitation and Bestow Curse, 2 spells.
Oh.
On one of the main tables, you would find a recipe for a ring of swimming.
Ooh.
Say swimming?
Yes, if you want to add
Ah.
that to the group's recipes. Are you
Let's-
taking the
let's-
2 scrolls?
Yeah, I'll put them both in the bag.
Okay.
It's hilarious that this is our second prestidigitation scroll.
It's especially funny that I can just cast it by existing.
Same.
It's
Which-
strange that people make scrolls for such things.
Is this like an organ or something?
No, that's one of the portals.
Oh,
It's
one of
just
the
not
portals.
lit.
Yeah, those
Okay,
are there are 4 portals there. One.
Sometimes the
active-
aerial views are kind of like
Yeah,
a little bit of
it's
a
kinda weird.
guessing
What session is
guessing
it?
game.
Sorry, what?
What session is it?
Oh, 133.
130.
Thank you.
So most of the stuff in here is not all that useful. Most of these boxes contain kind of somewhat mundane items, some preserved rations. I guess if in case people want, there are.
Actually, I think we're pretty low on rations.
I think, yeah, didn't we give a bunch of our rations to the Candelians?
So yeah, there's 14 days worth if anyone is taking it.
How many rations does everyone have? I have 11.
Robert has 10 rations.
I have. Sorry.
I have 9.
I have 7.
LJ has
I guess
10.
I'll take.
Sounds
3
like we're
of
okay on it.
So you also see some rope. Strangely enough, one of the 50 feet of rope has a magical aura coming off of it,
Ooh!
as well as well, the other one just looks like normal rope and grappling hook, but one of the ropes looks like it is magical in some way.
Are there any crossbow bolts?
Not that you see. You don't find any ammunition, at least not so far.
Is it okay if I take the grappling hook?
I mean, yeah. I don't know if anyone else would use it.
You're fine. You want it?
Yay.
All yours.
Alright, so you grab the normal rope and grappling hook.
Yes.
You guys want me to
Is
do
that-
like add to the inventory sheet?
Yeah.
Is it normal hempen rope?
The magical or the normal one? Yeah, it's just normal hempen rope.
Is there anything else other than the hempen rope and the grappling hook that people are putting in their personal inventories of this list?
I think we're good.
Eldwin, I'll hand you Eldwin, I assume you'll take a look at that magical rope a little closer, right?
Yeah. Once we have time, I'll look at it.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
want me
that's
to
a major concern.
Just drop it in the bag for now. You want to drop it
Yeah.
in the bag for now? Okay, all right. I'll record it.
I'm also gonna drop off. I have 2 spell books that I'll drop off in there for right now, because they're kind of
Two
just dead
spellbooks?
weight. Yeah. It's a Drow spell book and a low level spell book.
Drow spell book. Low level spell book. Okay.
Or I guess technically it'd be a level. It's a level 1 spell book. It just has all the level 1 spells.
Okay. And those are ones you've been carrying for a while.
Yeah, I've been holding on to those for a while, but I'm like, I don't really need to hold them anymore.
Alright, well, who took the magical rope? Anyone?
I think that's just going in the bag.
Oh, okay. So you put it in someone's bag of holding? Alright.
Is Nasira still carrying that, or did LJ take it back? Because I know at one point I picked it up when he was doing something. I guess I'm carrying the bag of holding, so I'll drop it in there.
I think I'm technically carrying it now. 'cause
Or
we
have
said-
you got it
'cause-
now? Okay.
Yeah, because I think we ended
Well,
up
make
saying
sure-
because I have the best perception, it's less likely to get stolen from me.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
make
a
sure,
bad
yeah,
reason.
just make sure that you have it counted as your in your inventory that you're carrying it.
And make sure you're recording things that get put in there. Because we don't technically have a quartermaster anymore.
Yeah.
All right. So other than that,
Figure out- I'm actually not exactly sure where to put some of this stuff in his inventory. I'll figure it out. Yeah, let's continue.
I would put most of that stuff in the green section because that's the bag of holding, like just general bag of holding stuff.
Is that the bag of everlasting aether and vellum scrolls? Is that the green you're talking about? Or do you mean the aqua green?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, the green
okay, I'll
under
put them there. Sorry.
It took a second to realize what you was like. What? I was like, oh, that's what they put.
so one of the things that you're looking at looks like some of these are definitely illithid. You can't really. I don't think anyone speaks deep speech, right?
Unless our new friend does now.
All right.
No, I think yes.
There are several books with markings that I don't think anyone would recognize.
Unless any of the sentient objects in the group can talk, know it.
So yeah, that's. I don't know if you want to take that, but yeah, there's a couple of books.
Sorry, I was. Did you say there was a magical aura on that or no?
On the books, no, the books don't have an aura. They
I was
might just be something the illithids. Well, you're pretty sure the illithids are the ones who wrote these, though you're not sure what they are about.
I will grab those. I can read these later with a spell, so it might help to have these on with us for now.
Alright, so just note the session that they came from, in case it's a while before you read them. You also find some arcane components.
Oh, just straight up arcane components?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let's put those in the bag as well. Ooh, 400, nice.
Yeah, so the portal
Hey,
definitely...
Wander.
Go ahead.
No, I was just reading the title.
Which title?
The one that they have in the bag of holding. Grey Wanderer's Reliquary of Components.
Oh. So yeah, as I said, the portal has a magical signature, though you're not seeing too much else in here with one other than that rope. There are some weapons, but they're not magical. Do any of you have Smith's tool proficiency?
LJ actually does.
So as LJ is looking over the weapons, he's gonna pick up a dagger and say, oh, this is well crafted. He throws it to Anvir. He says, this is probably masterworked. It might be useful to make it into something. He says, this battle axe too. And he will give that to you. And he says, just make sure you cover up the blade before you put it in the bag. When I hear these bags aren't completely stable. Alright, so that is about all you find in here.
Did we want to try and chill for a minute and identify, or do we want to just continue going and I'd do that later?
Let's do that later. I don't know that a magical rope is going to change our prospects here. Well, I guess there's a possibility, but...
Rope is rope. Probably enchanted to hold an extra 100 pound or something. I don't know.
Sir, have you first aided me today?
Let us check.
I could do with a bit of a top-up is all. And so could LJ, honestly, after that fireball.
I have.
Both of us,
Sorry.
cool. Nope, that's all good. That's why I checked.
I still need to update my macro. It has so many bad, like, old names on it.
Only 2.
That's like a third of the party.
True.
All right. We proceed then? Do we feel like we have explored what we can explore here safely for the time being in this room?
I think so. How long have we been in this room, by the way?
Do we want to perhaps... Eldwin, would your little familiar be interested in checking out what's on the other side of this portal?
This one we know is the one that the gift came out of.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
okay,
that's
perfect.
your theory. That's what you would
Oh.
guess. Mostly
So I guess I
because
can-
they're the same color, but you don't know for sure.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
guess I can send Lareth. I'll summon Lareth and have her go through just to double check.
Alright, so you do indeed confirm that these are connected as it comes out in the beginning room.
Oh, okay. So they were actively hanging out in here before they came out to attack us. Interesting.
Behold our mighty 220-foot teleportation.
Right? It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
look.
there is information on how to use these portals, maybe it's in the notes left behind by the Gith, or by the.
Are there notes?
There's those books you found. They might have some
Are they-
information on this.
Where are those books?
I think Eldwin took them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
grabbed them.
Those are the ones you couldn't read. They were in deep speech.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Just real quick, man. I think you put the stuff in the wrong spot. I think we've got I think you put them in the ship spot, and we've got the
Oh,
the
okay.
green.
Where is the bag of holding spot then?
The green text is, I believe, is the bag of holding.
Okay, so the one under that says Grey Wanderer's Bag of Everlasting Aetham and Vellum
Yeah.
Scroll.
I
Okay.
think,
All right, yeah, I can move them.
Probably
and
should
I
just call it a bag of holding. I'm not sure why he.
Right?
Right there,
Ah,
right there,
Skellige.
BOH, bag of holding.
Ask LJ.
Yeah.
It's right
fine.
there, BOH, bag
Like,
of
what
holding.
is housing a trove of treasure box? What is the treasure box?
That's gem pouch.
His gem pouch, yeah.
Oh.
He does track the weight of like the coin pouch and the gem pouch like separately, and then they're both like within the bag of holdings weight. I did notice that in the past. Okay, so
Yeah.
this
It's
is
a little strange.
quantity and weight. Okay, so we've got 1, 5, 5, 133, 133. I'll change the colors. I'll update them. One,
I don't care about the colors, but
I think LJ does.
yeah.
11 and rations are 2 pounds, I think.
If you want to rejoin the party token, you can just delete your token. Or you can
Uh,
by yourself. It's up to you.
33.
So if we can find anything else other than this stuff, like we couldn't find any mechanism, I will. If everyone's okay with it, like maybe these notes, like these books will hold some notes that we could use, and I will start ritual casting comprehend language.
Okay, so you're going to
Hey,
take a moment
you-
here to cast that.
If you're
Alright.
gonna do that, how would Nasira, you're probably a better judge of this than I am, but how wounded around is everybody?
I'm sorry, what is everybody?
You have medicine, I don't. I'm just trying
Oh,
to figure
gotcha.
out how wounded everyone.
You cut out for me. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes,
I-
can I assess? I would like to assess everyone's current conditions.
I'm more or less
Oh,
asking.
hey.
I'm just figuring out if I want to do a prayer of
Just
healing for everybody.
Whisper her your current HP is basically.
Barbara can just say, "Oh, I'm just slightly winded."
Okay. Eldwin and LJ, are you guys winded enough to benefit from a prayer of healing? Because Nasira could use it.
Like
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I'll do a prayer of healing that takes 10 minutes or I'll do it at 3rd level just for the fun of it.
That sounds pretty low, Eldwin, but you didn't say what your max is, so I don't know how low it really
right. Sorry.
I didn't actually give you mine. Hold on.
Oh, that's okay. You know what yours is, so you're healing. Like you're the one healing. But I figure you know what state you're in.
True, but just for your own reference.
Thank you. Oh, okay. So you're not so bad. Eldwin could still use a prayer, but he's not in bad shape. So Robert, like one of the things Lou does for people who choose medicine, he tries to make some of the skills more relevant than they are in some games. So people who have medicine training can, I can ask to know your health, and then you all whisper me both your current health and your total. It helps on my healing characters. This one isn't necessarily a dedicated healer, but it can be handy.
You do that now?
No, you're fine. I mean, you told me
Oh.
basically that you were just a bit winded, so yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll start doing
Yeah,
a third
so-
level pray.
Okay. So Eldwin and Anvir have very similar health pool. LJ and Nasira have a similar health pool.
So as you are doing your various, you're doing your spell, and Eldwin is doing, well, I guess his ritual. You would hear a voice in your minds. It says, "It's good to see you again, my allies." He says, "I see you found your way into one of the connected illithid layers. This sounds to you like Padrix."
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'd like to imagine that Robert doesn't hear a single word of this.
Oh, you hear it as well. It's in your mind.
Oh, it's in your mind?
Yeah,
I-
you hear a voice in your
Robert would kind of just panic, like, who are you?
He
I'm
says,
gonna try and see if I can see him.
You look around the room, but you don't see him in here.
Remember, he
Yeah.
was able to touch our minds in the past without being in sight of us.
He says, "I'm close to you, but not too close. I don't know if I can trust you." He says, "I was curious. It seems you were successful against the Elder Brain. My congratulations. I'm glad I could help.
Yes, we held up our end of the bargain, but we never heard from you.
I assume you're talking out loud."
Robert definitely
No,
would.
she would try to think back because that's how we were doing it before, wasn't it?
So I found out. Oh wait, I think maybe because I want to say that they can only project. I don't know if they can, if you can talk back. Yeah, I think.
Oh, so
we were doing
whether
it
I speak
wrong.
out loud or not.
Yeah, we were doing it wrong. So with creatures with telepathy, they can communicate with you mentally, but you can't necessarily communicate back unless you also have telepathy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I guess I would say it aloud, but I am not being super loud because obviously we don't know who all's around. So I would definitely be not projecting.
All right, so kind of normal
But
voice as you.
I don't really know that he would hear it either way. Depends on how close he is, I guess.
He says, "My apologies. I thought it best to get far away from there, as I was a bit of a liability in the fight against that creature." He says, "It was also very dangerous for me being what I am." He says, "You are all in quite a bit of danger here." He says, "There are dangerous undead who run this area, and they know you're here."
And why are you here?
He says, "I often travel to this place. I have my own reasons. But I mostly stay clear of the other mind flayers in this area. As much as I can, anyway."
And what kind of undead are here?
He says, "Twisted abominations, Alhoon. They are the ones
Do I-
who control this place."
Do I know what an Alhoon is?
Give me a religious check. DC 21.
Ooh.
Or religion, I guess.
Would I, even though I can't talk, would I be able to make that check as well, or am I
Yeah,
too distracted?
any of you who can hear can make the check. She is talking to all of you. So yeah, you would know a couple of things about Alhoon. What do you want to know about them? You know that they are dangerous undead beings, mind flayers. Though the nice thing about them is they can't extract a brain like a normal mind flayer. The bad thing is they have much more enhanced magical casting abilities.
Oof.
So they have more powerful spells, and are usually more powerful casters.
Oh, that sounds nasty. Do I know if they have any, like... I'm going to assume, though, but I'm not assuming they don't have any, like, particular weaknesses.
So with that roll, I'll give you one piece of information. Their resistances are to cold, lightning, and necrotic damage. I'll say.
Hold on, I'm gonna write that down.
But that's all you remember just from your memory of them. And the fact that they're powerful spellcasters. He says, I just thought I'd warn you, as we are somewhat of allies, and perhaps I'll need your help again in the future.
Thanks, random voice in my head. My name's Robert, by the way.
He says, Robert, it's good to meet you. Well, sort of meet you. I'll be around keeping an eye on things. He says, my advice is for you to leave, but then again, you have defeated an Elder Brain, so maybe an Alhoon will be easy enough for your group. Alright, so after that, he would go quiet. You would finish the 10 minutes. So the rope is a rope of fire immunity.
I was
He
doing
has
comprehend
comprehend
language,
language.
not
I thought one of you was
identify.
identifying.
No, I was doing prayer of healing.
Oh. Alright, well then you would get your prayer of healing off, and you would get comprehend languages off.
18 to everybody.
Thank you.
Oh,
And the
that's
book...
for everyone?
Yeah, everyone gains 18 with prayer of healing.
It's
Oh,
up to
nice.
6, but yeah.
So, the book is indeed a book on the portals in this room and how to activate them. It looks like they were old relics of the Dragonborn, the ones who made this place. And they can be activated by using Maho. And apparently there's some sort of stone token connected to each one, and when placed, the portal will make a connection to that token.
Can I see like a token on these portals, or
Give me an investigation.
Andre, do you mind assisting me with this?
Yeah, I'm not as good as you, but I can try.
I was thinking more guidance.
Oh, that.
All right, that thing I do.
And actually, no, I'll say this is more perception. So
Oh,
give
never
me
mind.
an active perception check if you're looking at these portals.
You sure you don't want me to come give you a hand?
Hey, Andre, could you look for this?
Alright, so you would notice when kind of looking at these portals, the first two on the west side of the room have an indentation where it looks like there was a stone disc placed inside that's now missing. These two on the west side of the room still have that stone disc in them.
Does it look like the one Roger came out of?
No, it's a different symbol and different look to it.
Fair enough. The second you said stone token, I had to ask.
Yeah, so it looks like these can, or at least from what this book is saying, the portals connect to where these stone tokens are placed when activated. Activating them requires 100 Maho. And it looks like there is a way to dismiss or leave it going, and it will stay active for an hour if not dismissed.
Any creatures, Maho?
Looks like arcane.
Oh, so like arcane components worth.
Yeah, 100 Maho.
Yeah,
of
okay, yeah.
arcane.
I'm assuming there's no way to tell where those discs would lead to.
Well, the blue one, you would assume, is where that blue portal is open to, somewhere.
I think we
Perhaps-
confirmed that already with the familiar, didn't we?
Yeah, so you're
yeah.
guessing the stone token for this portal is somewhere in that area.
Oh, so it doesn't have the token in it right now?
No, the west portals don't have a token, which makes you think they both have their tokens elsewhere.
Do the tokens look generally the same?
The symbols are different for each portal.
But same, like, make?
Yeah, according to these books, each portal has a unique token.
Okay.
And like I said, the west two are missing, the east two still have them there. So technically, it looks like you could make these portals connect to someplace with those tokens.
Might benefit us to look for those other two tokens. Because if we have those tokens, then we can probably cut off the mind players from using them.
Maybe.
Well, where should we look?
Do you want to take the tokens for these two?
Yeah.
If I think that it's safe to take them out, I will.
Yeah, I mean, you could just remove them and then you have them.
Yep. Okay, I'll take the tokens.
Alright, so you grab
I'll-
the tokens for these portals.
I'll hand them to Andrea to put in the bag.
Miri, keep track of that.
No, I'm kidding. I just find it funny, the series of events.
There's like a whole chain going on here.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Head towards that door to the south.
If the room is symmetrical, wouldn't there be another door on the other side of?
Not necessarily. A secret room within a secret room, that seems obnoxious.
No, I mean right here.
Oh.
Right here.
No, I think... I don't think so. I didn't notice anything weird with those ones, did I, though?
Alright.
You could take another look if you want. If
I'll
you-
have another quick look.
Yeah, if you look over these areas again, no, the only one that you see is that one button on the west wall.
Go ahead, you check.
Alright, so you're heading south, you said.
Yeah.
Coming to the door, what do you want to do?
Robert checks if it's locked.
Standing over here.
If you don't mind, as we were passing by, I would have just glanced at the Draconic at the graves to read them.
Oh, right. So there are various names on the different graves. History might tell you something.
I'll
DC is
say them
30.
out loud. Like, I'll say them out loud so that someone else can also do the check if they want.
Hello.
Yeah, anyone can say, or anyone can do the check, but the history check would be 30.
I can't even pass that.
Oh, I got a nat 20, but I didn't get 30.
Wow, it's too obscure even for you.
Dare.
So these whoever these Dragonborn were, they definitely weren't well known to history.
Don't you have history, Eldon?
Funny enough, no.
I thought you did. You have religion, but not history.
Yeah,
You didn't,
I don't know why I picked it like that, but I did.
you didn't hit the books too much. Alright, so what do you want to do?
Yeah, Robert checked it there, so they're locked.
So you go up to the double door and try to open it.
Yeah, he just jingled the door handle, check if it's locked.
So you pull on the door, but it will not budge.
Robert rolls up his sleeves. Like, don't worry guys, I got this. And then out of his shirt, he pulls out like a little leather case. He opens it up, takes out some thieves' tools.
Alright, so as you kneel down to
Like, oh, you
open
know
the door, there is a click, and the door suddenly flies open inward. As a
Oh no!
as a angry Slod is staring down at you. So I need initiative rolls.
Well, guys, they beat me to it.
Apparently they heard you.
Guess we should bring out the tokens.
Yes, go ahead and pull out your tokens and roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah, unfortunate.
You can be anywhere within the yellow circle. As long as you're not caught off guard, then I get to position you.
There's the yellow circle.
Oh, do you not see the aura around the party
Oh,
token?
I see it.
I was trying to unlock the door. Do I still get to move and react to it?
Yeah, I
Wide
mean, you,
open.
I'll say you weren't surprised because they did make some noise as they were opening the door. You just get a
I see.
normal initiative roll.
I can over here.
Oh, hang on, my scripts are broken. Let me go fix them. And yeah, so wait, no, Robert, you would have to be near the door
Ah, okay, yeah,
'Cause
that's
you
what I
were-
thought.
because story-wise, like we knew your location was there, but the other people could be anywhere
Mhm.
within.
Have to be right up the door. Gotta be like 5 feet away.
I already had myself out before the initiative, so
Yeah, you would have to be within range to pick the door, which would be within 5 feet. Okay, so the first. Oh, well. Help if I'll roll their initiatives.
I just realized me and LJ. So I just rolled the same thing for both of the characters I'm playing. I just realized.
Alright, so the first act, as the door flies
That's fine.
open, is going to be. Oh no. Wait. Did it record the initiatives right?
I hope it did because I rolled really well.
Oh, let's start to us.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, so the first act is going to be Nasira.
Okay.
So
I guess.
Robert is
I'm gonna
caught a
go-
little off guard as these doors slam open.
How tall are the ceilings here?
10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna parkour and start punching this guy.
That's cool.
Alright, so you hop over a stunned Robert, falling down in front, and go to punch the Slod. Oh, but 14 is not enough. versus the AC of this thing, which would be 18.
So she swings again.
The second attack is going to land with a 22.
Alright.
Striking the creature for 11. And for some reason the character sheet isn't opening up, so that's cool. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Alright, so 11 points of damage and some necrotic. So you wither him with your strike, so 15.
And then I'll just do one more punch and as my bonus action.
Alright, and that will just slam against his hard chest.
Shoot, I had meant to move him, but I forgot to say that. So okay, I guess that's my turn.
And so he roars at you, getting ready to counterattack. But
And
before
he's invulnerable to poison, though, right?
is he? Did you do poison to him?
Yeah, the Hand of Harm adds poison, poisons him
necrotic.
until the end of mine.
Oh,
Does
it
the
makes
necrotic
him poison.
damage? Yeah.
No, he's not.
Damage is necrotic.
He's not
Yeah.
immune to poison, so he would be
Okay.
poisoned. So this one comes running down the hall. Seeing the seer up front, it's going to
Sorry, it's
jump
thing.
up as if it's going to strike you. Then in the air, it laughs maniacally as it begins to chant.
I can just barely see him. So I'm going to counterspell that at 5th level.
Alright, so the spell is countered. Yeah. And he angrily looks towards you, ending his turn. Actually, he's still going to be focused on the Seer because he can't get to you. Eldwin.
Cool. I'm going to, with my bonus action, activate Blade Song.
Okay. So you begin blade singing.
And then I'm going to rush up here. Oh, whoops. I just closed the door on accident. I can't seem to open it. Does my token not have... Oh, my token doesn't have the dark vision on it. I'm like, why can't I see?
Do you have the 300 feet of dark vision right now?
Has it been longer than an hour since we came here?
It's
Started at 9:30.
So I think when you first got here, did you put it on everyone? I thought it was just on from before, but when you first came here, it's probably been more than an hour since you did it.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought, especially with all the looking around
okay.
rituals we were doing.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have it right now. Though I think
Alright.
Anvir does have a... Oh, but he's not here. He does have a lantern. Or a torch, but yeah, he's not here right now.
Okay. I will, in that case, I'll take 2 stabs at the slot in front of me. First one's going to be Booming Blade.
Okay. The poisoned one. Yeah, 18 is his AC, so that will strike. Doing, let's see, 6 thunder, as he seems to resist it, and 9 piercing, so 15 damage.
And then I will take my second attack. And then I will risk the Oppies and I will back away.
Okay, so they will attack you. Are you currently,
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so they would have disadvantage. He is going to attack you with his greatsword. Luckily, the disadvantage would cause a miss from the first one. It's the poison and the blurriness. Second one, 17. Nope, that will miss. So both of them will miss you with their opportunity attacks. Alright, Eldwin's turn is ending. Robert.
Robert will draw his hand crossbow from his holster. Take 3 shots at this guy that's poisoned.
Alright, so you fire at that one.
Attack number 1.
25 will strike it.
Boom.
Or 19.
19. Attack numero dos.
18 will just hit. Another 19. He's going to change focus to you.
Then attack number 3.
Oh, that is going to miss.
I will bonus action crossbow expert attack.
Okay.
Oh.
That is going to miss.
Then Robert will use his. He'll tactically fall back.
Alright, falling back as he's reloading. Leo Jr.
That's you,
There we
that's you, AJ.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking. I was pressing the wrong button.
I don't really want to spend his dice because he doesn't seem to have a lot of them. I'm not sure if it's just because he doesn't have dark vision or if I don't have vision through his token.
I don't.
I'm just not
There's
100% sure. I just want to check.
There's no
'cause I
light
can't see
from,
very well.
from
Yeah,
this point on.
that's all good. I was just making sure that was correct. So, yeah, he'll just attack this guy in front of him 3 times.
Technically, he is a human, so yeah, he wouldn't have dark vision. Alright, so he swings at the guy in front with his longsword.
Well, if it hasn't been an hour, then we all have dark vision, but yeah.
No, we said it would
It was
be
an
over.
hour
Oh.
since you, yeah. 22, yeah, that is going to strike with the first, doing 14. 24 strikes again. That is going to wound him, cutting into his armored body. For 8. An 18 will just hit on the third, doing another 11. Causing him to change focus to you. Anything else?
I think that'll do for him.
Alright, Anvir.
Me again.
You again.
Realizing I have left everyone with 0 vision, I'm just gonna walk forward a wee bit.
Oh, and you would notice that they are all regenerating.
Mm.
Yeah, Slab Boy is always doing that.
Actually, the one that's wounded is the others aren't yet. But yeah, you would see he is regenerating.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
that.
Damn it. Do I want to walk right in the line so I can light up as many people as possible for you guys to actually see? Probably. So I will just walk to straight behind Eldwin here.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, now everyone can actually see everybody. And I detect the scent of a lot of fireballs coming in our future. And I am scared. Yeah. Let's not risk it. Circle of Power.
Alright, so you cast Circle of Power, engulfing you all in magical protection.
And that will do me.
Alright, so the slot back here is going to start chanting. So he is going to cast a spell. Going once, going twice. Alright, so he casts.
If we didn't have the circle of power, I would have.
Yeah, that's why I was like, look, either way is fine.
Cloud Kill. As the area is bathed in a thick green cloud.
I'm actually glad it didn't counterspell because I would have had to roll.
So it's going to be a 20-foot radius. And he will start concentrating on that. He's going to move around the corner, ending his turn. This Death Slod is going to start chanting now as well. So his spell will go off as a ball of flame erupts in between all of you. So I need a dex save.
Everybody at advantage.
Oh, advantage, yay.
That's what Circle of Power does.
Oh, poor rolls. Oh my goodness.
Thank God for advantages, but yeah, still
So-
terrible.
Unfortunately, the DC is 15, so 2 of you failed. So
Everybody who did succeed takes 0 damage.
I think we
yes.
probably take half.
So either 29 or 0 if you made your save, thanks to the circle of power he has up.
Thankfully, that was also both of my characters.
Yeah, so 29 fire or 0 if you made the save, as the circle kind of quickly dissipates the flames for those who dodged it. That is it for that Death Slod. New round, Nasira. I need a con save.
I need to do some
I'm
math.
immune to poison.
What did you say?
So 29.
Yeah, 29 damage. If you just type minus 29 in the green circle, it'll do the math for you. Or
Oh, it's because I have
temp
HP.
Oh, okay. So then minus
Yeah.
14. Alright, so if you are immune to poison, then yes, the cloud kill would not affect you.
So I'll just keep punching this guy.
The one that's wounded or the other one?
The one that's wounded.
Okay, so you go to work punching him. Yeah, 20 will land on the first punch, doing 8 points.
And just for good measure, we're gonna take a stab with the dagger that I'm still holding. Haha, I missed.
No, he would dodge.
and a hand of harm would have applied on that first one.
So he trains him
and
for
then-
9.
So that he stays poisoned, and then I'll just do my bonus action single unarmed strike.
Yeah, 28 hits again. For another 7, and that is going to put him to badly wounded.
That's all I got.
Alright, so the other Death Slad will now actually. What is he gonna do?
Which one is concentrating on the cloud kill?
One he went and hid.
Oh,
He's like around the corner here somewhere.
Alright, so
Okay.
he is going to start chanting again. Casting a spell.
Yep.
Another fireball comes streaking forward and explodes. So I need another round of dex saves. DC 15. As more flames enter the area.
My goodness, I'm just not rolling well today.
Alright, so if you made the save, you take nothing. If you failed, you take 27 fire. Again, DC is 15. Because these Anvir's getting flashbacks. It's like,
Yeah, you can't tell which one's mine, but I am keeping track of which rolls are actually mine. Mine's always first, and then it's always LJ.
yeah. I
Also,
assume you
LJ's
know
the
what
one
you're
that took
doing.
it.
Alright, so that is it for that guy. Elwin.
Alright, hold on, let me see. Do I have to see to do this? I think I do.
Oh, I need a con save. Because you are in the cloud kill.
One sec.
Alright, so unfortunately you would fail, taking 16 poison damage. As the gas causes you to cough quite a bit. Luckily it doesn't poison you, but it's definitely taking its toll.
So this might be a little weird. If I like ran up to like LJ's spot, would it be possible to like poke my head out of the gas? Like, just
I mean,
so I
to
can
see,
see.
you couldn't attack, but I mean, you could look in there. You have to keep moving, so you would either have to move back at that point or try to tumble or overrun the slot.
I just need to be able to like so I can like poke my head out of the cloud and be
Yeah,
able to see. Okay, so I will do that.
so 15
and then for
feet
my-
of movement, yeah.
Yeah, and then for my bonus action, I will cast Misty Step,
Alright, so you
which
can...
will put me here. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, I can't see down this hallway.
Now,
So I-
that is curious, because I don't know if you can cast... I'm pretty sure you can't cast a spell while occupying a space of someone. I think.
Can I not? I have literally no idea about that ruling.
Let me do some quick research. Because I know you can attack. I don't know about casting spells. Hmm. Okay.
I'm probably about to jinx myself, but I'm very surprised I made all those saving throws considering I had a +2 to each of them.
It's not too clear. I think, yeah, none of this stuff is all that clear. Okay, I'm just gonna say you can do it. That's fine. I might reverse that later, but for now, you poof through to get over there. So that's your bonus
Okay.
action.
Yes. I will then.
It's very dark. Though you think you hear the
Yeah.
creature over here somewhere.
I'm going to. Oh, this feels like a waste, but I'm going to use my action to cast a light on my pendant.
Well, isn't part of your thing you can cast a cantrip?
Oh yeah, that's true. I've never thought about using it like this, but you're right.
It's true. You can attack and cast a cantrip, I think.
I can. Blade Singer thing.
It's the weirdest use of it, but I think
Yeah, this
technically-
is the weirdest use because this is definitely only meant to be used for like booming blade. But you're right.
Alright, so you light up the area touching your pendant.
And so I will then run up to Slod and I will stab it with my second attack.
Alright. Aha!
Blade Singer OP can
19.
cast light and still attack.
Yeah, 19 will strike. 13 forcing a concentration save.
Probably will make that, but could get a roll one.
Oh, he fails it.
Hey!
Let's go.
Distracted by your strike. The cloud kill will go away.
Nope.
Which is very good timing because it means our archer can actually see you.
Oh, whoops.
You just accidentally deleted the slot. I just hit him so hard he explodes.
Yeah.
You just one-shot him, bro. Easy.
Easy. Alright, so he took 13. So he is slightly winded and regenerating. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
Alright, Robert. Sorry for the wait.
I can see. I can fight. So I shoot the slot that's near death.
Alright. You fire at him, ignoring cover. 19
Whatever
will
that is.
strike with
Anything?
you first. Or 17.
Still alive. He's still alive. I'm gonna shoot
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
him again. Aw.
That's gonna fly past.
Like number 3.
Ooh, that is.
I'll
just
use my maneuver.
Alright, superiority precision,
You need to roll a 1.
which will confirm the hit.
Oh, I need to find. Where the heck is it? It's here somewhere.
Alright, so you spend a superiority dice, which will, as I said, ensure the hit because you only needed 1.
Yes, and I'm down to 1 superiority die left. But I'll roll the d10. Anyways.
Sure, you can roll it. Alright, so that will strike 21 for 17.
You like rolling the same number each round.
I know, right? Like, it's kind of crazy.
Alright, anything else?
Wait, d8? That's wrong. Why? Oh, it's the light crossbow. That's why. It's alright. The d8 is wrong. Would you like me to re-roll it? It should be a d6.
Oh, for the damage? Yeah, it should be a d6, then yeah, roll it.
5 plus 5
Five.
plus 1. So 11.
You accidentally clicked light instead of hand.
Yeah. I didn't take light instead of hand.
Alright. So, anything else?
Yeah, for my bonus section, I'll second wind.
Alright. So you second wind, regaining some health. Leo.
He'll try and finish off this one in front of him.
Alright, comes in with a big swing. 19 will connect. 12. And he is hanging on by a thread, but it's still alive. 18 will connect again. That will cut him right through.
And he'll step over him to get into a flank with this other one.
Okay.
For his last attack.
Yeah, 22 would connect. Cutting him for 10. Okay, and he will also begin regenerating. Anything else?
That will do for Leo.
Alright, on
And now for me! The fact that I rolled the exact same initiative for both characters is hilarious. I will more or less stay where I am, actually. I will, for my action... God, I'm trying to remember if these guys resist necrotic. I don't think they do, because Nasira did just hit them with necrotic.
My brain is short-circuiting listening to both these songs at the same time.
I know, I turned the volume down.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll
what
just do
songs?
Talmud.
What do you mean?
Roll20 is playing 2 different audio tracks at the moment.
Oh, there, I'll turn one.
That was your one.
That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that.
Alright,
But I'll
let
do
me
a-
one now.
Yeah, sounds like
Oh, I really hope it fails, because that is a hell of a roll!
Alright, so you target this. I assume the one in front you can see.
Yeah, I don't think I can see this one.
He would roll a 14, so yeah, he is drained for 33 necrotic.
That's a cantrip. What the heck?
Yeah, I rolled 12 and 2 9s, and then a
It's
3
gonna-
on the...
Change focus to you.
I am... unhappy.
You did delete the other slide by accident.
No, he's still there, I see him. He's just
Oh,
kind of
the
like...
initiative.
on
Ah, from the
slot.
initiative.
Yeah, I think I skipped him last turn. So let me have
Well,
him
I got
jump
cards,
in
though.
here really quick.
No, we had a cloud kill and 2 fireballs. Last turn.
No, this guy I don't think did anything last turn. Oh wait, what
Yeah,
round
he-
are we on?
Cloud killed it, yeah.
Oh, is
this
that
is round
last
2.
turn? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's right after, I think. Or he should have
Elder-
gone
Yeah,
after
You
Nasira.
just skipped him.
Or no.
No, he would have
No,
gone
he
after
went
me.
at 4. Yeah, he went at 4. 412 or something. Or 17.
Yeah, you
Five.
skipped this guy who's supposed to go after me.
Alright, so let me have him act now then for this turn. I guess he is going to cast a spell. And he will turn invisible. Then he's gonna move and jump. Actually, yeah, so he would end here because I think it's only 30.
Andre, do you have the lantern going?
Yeah, that's the light source I have at the moment, I guess.
So you would see him when he comes out there, but he is invisible technically.
No, it's the lantern of reveal. It reveals.
Yeah, so you would see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would see.
When's that?
You wouldn't see him when he's next to you, Eldwin, but you would see him over here now.
I was about to say, when exactly would I see him? Because I'm just making sure if I could get an
probably
off
like
here.
over here
Okay.
when he came around the corner. He would probably appear there. Alright, so that would be it for him. Anvir. Oh wait, you just went. Leo.
No, wait, no, Leo went
Leo go
before me.
Oh, so Leo went, you went. New round to see.
I think the initiative swapped around for some reason. Yeah, now I'm going up before him.
It's weird.
All right. So this guy's invisible. Well, he
He's
went invisible, but
you
he's,
can, yeah, you can see him. He's
well, I have
constant.
blind sight anyway. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me see if I can finish him off. What are the little encircled hearts on them mean?
They're regenerating.
Ah, okay. All right. So let me see if I can. Yeah, he keeps getting back to health. All right. Let me see if I can knock him down.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
That guy. So there's a dead one underneath him, just FYI.
Oh, okay.
That's
That is the one I thought I was. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was like, wow,
17
he's back above half. But okay, that
No,
makes sense
no.
now. Yeah.
He's the other one that came down the hall from that was invisible and
Gotcha.
came down the hall from Eldwin. So 17 would miss on the first attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'm flanking with LJ. I didn't realize LJ and Eldwin had both run over there. Okay. So I guess I'll attack this guy.
All right. So second attack on that one. Oh,
Nice.
crit.
All right. So there's that damage. I'll do Hand of Harm. And he also has
Hand of
attack
Harm
rolls
would
against
be
him.
twice, another d6, just FYI.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So he's
that's
poisoned.
another 1. So 8, 7, 15, 19.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then attacks against him are made with advantage until the start of my next turn, so I will go ahead and spend a key point to Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, he's offering advantage. Oh.
And do 2 more attacks on him.
Okay. So flanking and advantage. 19 will strike. For 12.
And she's still got that dagger in her hand, so we'll use it.
Good thing for advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 will strike. Doing another
And
13.
just for funsies, I think I'm going to go ahead and
That will
use my Okay, I'll use my action surge now that he's offering advantage.
Alright.
And I'll do 2 more swings.
Alright, yeah, 22 strikes again. For another 11. And 25 strikes again. For another 10. He is very upset at you. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, so the Death Slod is going to start chanting.
Need to take a shot every time he starts casting a spell.
That's their main source of
I have
damage.
liver failure.
So he's going to drop a fireball on him and his buddy. So again, dex saves.
That's right. They have like resistance, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are with advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep. Ooh, Leo.
Failed his own dex save.
He's not doing great on these today.
Dodge his own fireball. His buddy dodged it, but he would fail.
It'd be funny if he
So-
kills himself.
He's not low enough.
Yeah, he's-
28 fire or nothing if he made it.
Ooh,
So he takes 14. Remember concentration checks if you have a spell going. His buddy takes 7. And has to make a concentration check. The invisibility. Which he will make.
Like
That is it
the-
for. Yeah.
Nothing.
Alright, so he is gonna move here, provoking an
have
Oppie
a
from
question.
Leo Jr.
Did you have the damage twice for the slots? Because you said 28 or 14 for us, and then you said like 14 and 7 for them.
28 or 0 for you. For them, it's 14 or 7 because they're resistant to fire. So even if they make it, they take half. If they fail it, I mean.
But isn't 14 half?
Yeah, so they would take 14 and then half to 7 if they failed. So you guys.
But I thought 28 was full.
Yeah, 28.
So 14 would be the half.
Yeah, but they're resistant to fire, so they automatically take half starting.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was really confused for a second there. Sorry.
Alright, so Leo Jr. will stab and strike with a 22, hitting this guy for 8.
which also means he doesn't move.
Oh, because it's Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to turn around and swipe back at Leo Jr., who used his reaction.
Yeah, I'll mark that.
Oh, wait, sorry. That guy had cast the fireball, so that was it for him. He just threw the fireball and tried to move. Eldwin.
Alright, I will run up here,
Mhm.
and on the guy who's offering advantage, I will take 2 stabs at first one, Booming Blade.
Yeah. Alright. 24, yeah, that will strike him.
Disadvantage is paying off. Sometimes it doesn't
Yeah.
make this
9,
much of a difference.
4, 13, as he seems to resist thunder. And that will badly wound him. Giving him a reason to not like you as he changes focus. 26 will strike a second time.
Alright.
Stabbing.
He doesn't get to not like you for long.
7.
Is that one unhappy with me because I revealed him?
This one, he doesn't know that he's fully revealed, but he is coming
Oh.
towards you. Is that it for you,
Uh,
Eldwin?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
The Death Slod is going to drop another fireball while chanting, unless you're going to counter him. Alright, so another round of dex saves, please. As Robert is just watching fire explode over and over in that area up ahead. The table's on fire over here.
Wouldn't Seal be having so much fun?
I know.
Oh my god!
I'd be loving
No,
that.
the problem is Seal would also be doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I want
Yeah.
to blow things up. Alright, so...
Like if only I had my ship's cannons right now. What?
Everyone got that one.
Alright, so...
Literally only
Wouldn't
hurt
be invisible
themselves.
anymore, eh?
either you would take 30 or nothing. They will take
15 or 7.
15 or...
My brain wasn't wrapping around the double half thing for a second there. I understand now. It's like when you're saying all the names verbally and I'm not like reading them on the screen since you started hiding the dice. I think sometimes my brain doesn't fully process what's been said like immediately. You know,
Yeah.
I have some auditory. Like I'm better when I can see stuff.
Alright, so this guy is going to come forward, giving you an Oppie, Eldwin.
Get him. I think LJ gets an Oppie too, right?
He
Oh,
used
yeah.
it already.
Yeah, he did his.
Alright, I'm going to Booming Blade him.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, 26 would strike, doing 16. And he is actually going to stop because of that.
One of
Alright.
these times they'll keep going.
Robert.
I think they have one tortoise.
Yeah, once
Ro-
I think they've done it.
Are you
Uh,
aware of what some of these symbols mean, Robert?
Yes.
Okay.
The one granting advantage, I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
Perfect.
Actually, click the hand crossbow this time.
Yeah, that will
Thank you.
strike him.
Also, I just
Ooh.
realized you've been forgetting about your 4th attack with crossbow blaster for the bone sections.
I did it in the first round.
Oh, did you? Oh, I must have missed it.
The other round, I think he did second wind.
Ah, you're right.
Alright, so that
21
is going
if he's
to
still alive.
kill it. Ah.
Right between the eyes.
Mhm.
And then the second slot. 21.
Yeah, that will strike as well.
20.
20. Ah,
I'll do another hand crossbow.
Oh.
Oh.
no, that is going to miss.
I'll use my last superiority die.
Alright,
two
so you need a
precision.
5 or higher.
10.
Oh,
4.
that is going to
Mhm.
miss. Wait,
No, that's 18.
Wait, that's 18. Yeah, it's 18. Right on the dot.
oh yeah, that is 18. Alright, so that will just hit
Woo! Yay!
for
21.
another 21. Oh.
And then
that
bonus
will
action.
wound him.
Oh, okay. Bonus action crossbow expert attack.
He has so many symbols.
Alright, yeah, that's
All
going
the
to
symbols.
strike.
I mean,
Oh.
technically he wouldn't be. He's not invisible, so he could
Or
probably-
concentrating.
Oh, he is invisible
True.
and concentrating still. He hasn't failed his
Oh, he cast
concentration.
fireball.
That's not a concentration.
No,
Yeah,
when you
but
cast a spell, you
invisibility,
lose
Oh, is
invisibility.
it greater
Yeah.
invisibility?
That's true. Alright, yeah, I guess that would have gotten rid of it. So, yeah, true. All right. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Anvir.
Tried and true. Tell the dead.
Dong. All right. So he will attempt to resist. And he will. So he takes
Aw.
nothing as the magic washes over him.
Dang.
All right, Leo Jr. Or anything else for you?
Nah.
All right, Leo Jr.
I'm all good. He will go into a flank position. And whackety whack whack.
Hurrah.
Amen.
All right,
Oof.
17 will just miss. See, Slod ducks out of the way. But he connects with the second hit, stabbing him for 15 damage. And then a final hit, 19, will strike with the flank for another 15.
And then it will go back to like this spot key so Nasira can take advantage of flank.
How considerate.
Alright, so that is going to be it for Leo Jr. Nasira, top of the round.
I'll give you 3 guesses what she's going to do. I think that would miss,
So
right?
whiff with the first. 18 will strike with the second, delivering a blow for 12.
And bonus action.
That will badly wound him. 28 strikes for another 17. Alright.
And he's poisoned.
Alright,
And I
anything
will
else?
Stay here for Eldwin's turn.
Alright, Eldwin.
Alright, continuing the beat up of this squad.
Getting bullied.
I'm gonna booming blade him.
Yeah, 18 will strike with the first booming blade for 12. 27, another hit as he is continuing to be bled for 8. That would be it for you, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, Death Slod. He is going to start casting
Oh my god!
as he is bleeding everywhere. And he disappears, ending the combat.
Damn it, should have counted that one.
I would have had to roll for it anyway.
You believe he did either some sort of teleport or plane shift. It's hard to say, but you don't
Yeah.
think he's still here.
Yeah, he did a high level one. I will start taking the time to get the essence from these slots.
If he's getting out of that, like half my ammunition back.
Alright. So, actually, why don't we do a 10-minute break?
Good.
My dog is pushing to go out, so let me let him out.
AJ.
Be back soon.
Yeah.
AJ. In
Not often you say my real name. It threw me off for a second.
Sorry,
It caught me
sorry.
off guard too. I was like, oh.
sometimes I don't know everyone's real names, but like, yeah, but like it is hard because like we more often interact with your character names. So, hey, go into LJ's character sheet, and there on the top right where it says core, bio, spells, and then there's a little cogwheel. Click
Yes.
on the cogwheel. And then in that right-hand column, about halfway down, there's one that says add character name to templates. Turn that on.
Oh, yeah.
Now LJ's roles will say LJ.
Just for the sake of making sure that worked.
Ta-da!
By the way, I'm just looking through the bag of holding.
I mean, it still says your name as the one transmitting it because you would have to change your who
Yeah.
your actual name is in the
But
chat.
now
Yeah,
it says
it says it on the bottom now. Yeah.
okay. Robert took the +2 dagger from the other session, right?
I think we ended up giving it to him just because.
Okay.
Yeah, we
'cause
wanted him to have some sort of magic item.
yeah. That's what I think. Okay, because it's still in the bag of holding, so I'm just gonna delete that real quick.
Or confirm with Robert quickly.
True. I don't think he's here.
Yeah, wait for him to get back before you do that, just in case he doesn't have that recorded.
Yeah.
Then we're just destroying it. It's just a magic item floating in the bag of holding forever.
Lost for eternity. Or until someone flips it upside down.
That I can't believe it. I took 0 damage from that encounter because of the circle of power.
Yo,
I took 0 damage, but I also already had advantage. I already had advantage.
You gained 0 benefit from this because you also already have evasion.
Well, okay, now if they hadn't been dex saves, then it would have helped me.
But you're immune to poison.
Right. Well, no, the cloud
got
killed
the advantage.
the fireballs. It still helped me. Where well, no, because I have advantage from the spell resistance. So from magic resistance.
Sure. Yeah.
So I guess
You got nothing from me this game.
Well, if I had failed one of the rolls, one of the fireball rolls, then it would have lessened the damage. But
No,
still, so yeah.
It's only if you succeed.
Yeah, it's not evasion. It is purely. It's only the succeed part of evasion, not the fail bit.
Yeah, it doesn't give you evasion or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Oh, it does full damage regardless if you fail.
Yeah. Yeah, with the spell up, it always does full or nothing.
Quick,
Oh,
ask
I
about the
see.
dagger before we forget.
Oh yeah, do you have the +2 dagger?
Me? Yes.
Okay. Just making sure it was in your sheet because we never deleted
Wait,
it from
to
the.
be fair, I think we do have more than one +2 dagger.
Yeah, but this one's listed after the pistol, so this is the one that he would have.
Be right back.
Cool. Didn't want to delete that if you didn't have it.
We were like, yeah, we gave it to him. Yeah, we'll just delete it. Maybe confirm.
Alright,
Also,
now.
I love how I talk shit about probably keeping LJ alive, and then got him pretty actually low.
Damn.
Man. I can't wait till we have some downtime and spare gold so I can just inscribe this Phantom Steed
Spell.
scroll that the Mind Flayers had for some reason. I will never walk anywhere again.
Tell you what we need to do is at some point we need to get a rod tuned to our plane because of plane shift.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, that's problem
One
is also
part-
hard to find.
You know, one
We-
part of plane
We
shift I
usually
never
make that
knew.
a bit of a quest, yeah.
One part of plane shift I never knew about is actually that you can choose a teleportation circle to go to.
Yeah, if you know
yeah.
if you
Which is one of the honestly, this teleportation. I know this teleportation circle that we have at the Illithid Temple is like it's so valuable, and so I'm like, that's why Elton's like, let us do everything we can to secure this place without having to destroy it.
Yeah.
Well, and Eldwin, don't you have one at the Devil's Hearth?
Yeah, I do. So we can go back to Candle whenever we want.
Yeah.
Although-
well, we don't know if we can, but we don't know
Sorry,
what we'll be waiting for.
Did you say Devil's Heart?
Hearth.
Yeah,
It's
it was a
tavern.
tavern.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn, Devils. That sounds like a pain.
Yeah, so we come from a town called Candle, which has been pretty fucked up, so we had to relocate the civilians to like the city that's
Due to no consequences of your own actions, right?
kind of.
Actually, no. A bunch of elementals and some weird wizard invaded when we were gone. Like we don't know what they're about or where they came from.
No, they're looking for Scarlet and the girls.
Oh, that's true. I guess, yeah. But we didn't know who they were or where they came from. They just showed up.
Just like Robert right now. He has no clue who we're talking about. He's like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, so this dragon of yours, what color
yeah.
is he or she, or how
Green.
old are they?
He's green,
Green.
and I believe he was
So,
an adult. Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like pirates to me. No,
yeah. I prayed to my god and found the location of his mate, so he's out looking for her. I really need to cast Sending to check up on him at some point.
yeah, we do. I really wanted to follow him sooner. I didn't mean for us to be waylaid, but
Yeah,
okay, so
it's
as far as I know, this is supposed to be post Cataclysm,
During
right? During the
During.
Cataclysm, how long ago was it?
Like,
That it happened?
500?
no, we're like, the cataclysm is going on right now. Like, we're underground because the surface of the world is on fire.
All right, when did the fire start in this current timeline?
about
300 years
600.
ago.
600 years ago?
Wait, what year is it? 'Cause the-
532. 530.
Okay, all right, then 532 years ago. The calendar, the new cycle starts when the cataclysms begin.
Oh, so the Cataclysm start at 0?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're
Oh,
like
okay.
1,000-year calendar cycles. So like it goes for 1,000 years, then it goes for 1,000 years. Then
It's
like
actually,
the
it's,
I mean, that's
the
that's if they even exist, right?
Well,
They're
the
not
cycle-
right?
people
Is
in game
cycle-
don't know this.
the cycles actually vary, but they're usually around 2,000 years.
Yeah,
Except
think
this
that's
one
what-
seems to be shorter, if I believe. There are signs that this one's shorter.
Right.
Well, Robert knows
there's
nothing about that yet.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
he knows
some
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
there's
knows
some
nothing.
magic that is indicating that there might be areas on the surface where the cataclysms are starting to wane, where the fires are starting to wane. But if that's true, then it's like extremely early, and we don't know why it would be doing that.
Like,
Okay, so we can
honestly,
list-
I have half a
we
mind
read-
to find that and just set up set up Wandering Ember there. Like, because
I completely forgot that's what we named our town.
I assumed that's why the campaign is called A New Home.
Yeah, like that's the
no-
thing. Like, it's kind of like metagaming knowledge. Is like we should
To be
finding it.
fair, he also changed the name. It used to be Echoes to the
Yeah,
Deep.
each chapter has its own name. Yeah.
Ye-
Nice.
But it was
Yeah, this
before
campaign-
it was before we discovered that, or was it when we went back to Candle from Revan's Past that he changed it? I'm not sure.
It would have been around then, because otherwise.
Yeah, it was around that point where you changed the name.
Okay.
It was when you discovered the path to the surface.
Okay, so
Wow.
it was before. So it was before.
Been a
Candle
while,
Home
actually.
So it was before Candle Home got taken over, and we needed to find them a new home.
Yeah. Because there was people were talking about trying to go to the surface to find a new home.
Yeah.
But for now, you're still just trying to keep the people safe.
Yeah, we're kind of in this point where we're still just trying to keep people safe in short term.
Someone,
Like, what fires? There's no fires on the surface. What do you mean?
No, that's your other
Surface, what's a
character.
surface?
I don't know if Robert would know anything about cataclysms, since he grew up in the Astral Sea.
That was
I
your other
imagine it-
character who's a cataclysm denier.
Yes, yeah.
From what I know about the Astral Sea, I think you would have had to have been outside of it for at least a period of time, because I don't think people age in the Astral Sea, do they?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Astral Sea.
I don't know. I just know random ass tidbits that I've like heard and read over the bits from just like scanning the books and like listening to like lore stuff.
All I know is that there's giant space hamsters, the size of
Mhm.
bears.
Yeah, I guess being from another plane, there's a chance that you might not. That people from other planes just don't know if they've never traveled
Right,
to this
yeah.
plane.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's a miniature giant space hamsters that are just the size of normal hamsters but are telepathic, like Boo from Minskin Boo.
Yes.
Makes me want to go play the original Baldur's Gate.
Apparently, the way aging works in the Astral Sea is, however long you spend in the Astral Sea, it doesn't affect you while you're in the Astral Sea, but the second you walk out, it all catches up.
Oh.
So
Sounds
if you're alive for 1,000, if you're a human in the Astral Sea for 1,000 years and then leave, dust, just dust.
Really?
That'd be so funny if we just walked out like, wait, where'd Robert go?
just a pile of ash next to you.
Just gets Thanos snapped.
Whoops.
Oh no.
No, if that's the case, Robert would have had to have been there when he was an adult. So you'd be at least 10 years older.
At least 10 years older.
Yeah, so the second we left, you would have aged.
It's like suddenly your knees just start hurting way more.
It's probably more
Is
like
it gonna
his
rain, you
30s.
guys?
Mate,
Not
I'm
that
25 and my knees hurt.
I was about to say like so what if he's in his 30s? Like I said what I said.
I got up this morning and heard 3 simultaneous pops in my back.
You know, my age says 25, but my back says 62.
I don't know. I fell off my hammock a few weeks ago, and ever since I popped my back, it's felt a lot better. So
Maybe you got a good straightening out.
yeah, maybe the way I fell on it fixed something. I don't know.
It's straightened out the scoliosis.
It's like those stories you hear of blind people getting hit in the head and then just seeing again all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, what?
Crazy.
Why did
That'd
that?
be so crazy.
I haven't heard any stories of that. But
that great
sounds-
feeling. The great feeling when you drive over a really nasty pothole and suddenly your check engine light turns off.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
I was
Yeah,
about to
no,
say.
no, it's fine.
I feel like
You popped it back into place, yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
your check engine light can malfunction as much as any other part, right?
Like
Yeah,
we
it
don't
just
we don't
means you
we don't
broke
have to
your
think
check
about
engine
that.
light. Doesn't
where's
mean
my
the
check
problem-
engine light? Check engine light.
You know,
If it sounds expensive, just turn up the radio.
Exactly. Like oop, that sounds too much.
if I can't hear the engine popping, it's probably not gonna. It's probably fine.
That's okay, I know my car.
All right. So what are you doing? You said collecting essence.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing bolts.
Just
All right.
Do we round down when collecting ammunition?
Yeah, so it's 10 minutes and you half it rounding down.
Oh,
So we're gonna try to pass 10 minutes here. Looking for all
that's
your
okay with
bolts.
everybody.
Well, I think Eldwin was collecting us then.
Yeah. So let's see. Time is passing. You would collect some of the essence.
Cool. I'll add it with the rest of the Death Slot as essence we got.
that's
Can I
each
get
or
my
both,
bolt?
just to confirm.
It's what?
Is that each or both, just to confirm?
That's all of them.
Yep, Daisy.
Or sorry, wait, that's right. You only took 2 of them down, so that would be
120?
120. Yep.
And I do get half my bolts back.
Yeah, you would manage to collect half your bolts. The 10 minutes
Yay.
would pass.
Okay, the aura would drop at the end of 10 minutes. Lasts a while, that.
Oh, is it 10 minutes?
Aura of power, yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Alright, you guys should have kept going. That's a great aura. Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, so the aura would drop. It's now 11 a.m. Luckily, nothing else showed up.
Do you guys mind if we check out since I've got comprehend language up, if we want to check out the main room, see if I can see something else? Maybe the
Sure.
tokens in there.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so you head back into the main room.
I will, actually, no, never mind. I'll do a thing later.
I'll say investigation or perception if you're looking around for the token.
I will help with that by doing a perception.
Oh,
Oh.
Double ones! Not that it matters too much, but
it's just a little extra F you.
29.
And if you want to delete your tokens, if you want to move around, the party token is here. But with a 29... Oh wait, do you have 29 or 21?
Shield gives me advantage.
Oh, so you would find a spot in the floor over here where it looks like you can pull the tile up. And underneath the tile would be a token that looks like the others.
Ta-da!
Probably is a blue portals token.
Oh, nice eyes you got there, Almveer.
Thank
Are
you,
you going
that's
to
right.
take it?
Yes, I would pick it up.
Alright, so as soon as you pick up the token, the portal here would close.
Okay.
Robert will go up to Anrir, put his hand on one of his shoulders, like, have you ever thought about learning the crossbow, my friend?
But to be fair, I do know how to shoot a crossbow. I'm just not great at it.
What, with those eyes? Oh, it must be the shaky hands, right?
Yeah, I'm not the most dexterous fellow in the world.
Alright, no problem. Not everyone is.
Physicality is not my strong suit.
Is there anything else you want to do in here? I think
Did we
Eldred-
search these?
So there are books there. There are books there, and yes, they are written in deep speech. Although it would take a while to read through all of them. If you
I rolled
peruse,
2 ones.
yeah, if you peruse the titles, it looks like books on just more arcane teachings, as well as some less than just kind of unsettling books on the transformation of one into a mind flayer through the use of parasites, as well as brain extraction techniques. So kind of unsettling materials as you're reading through the titles. Looks like just different techniques on how to create and break slaves and other such things that is not for good aligned people.
I like to imagine Anvir picks up one of the books knowing he can't read it, but there's just a picture in one of them and he's just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Just opens it to a diagram of a skull opening and he's just like, oh.
There aren't much in the way of illustrations. It's mostly just deep speech.
Fair.
Maybe on a couple of pages you would see pictures of mind flayers like opening up a skull with their beaks.
Unnerving.
What do you want to do?
I think we're done here, right? Maybe check out one of those other 2 corridors.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Alright, so you head back over to the south, right?
Yeah.
Where do we want to go? I can see
Oh,
a door.
I thought they want to just do the first door.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they
Just-
say, good adventurers go left.
Just to avoid the same situation as before, I will cast. I will use a first level spell slot to do Eyes of Night again.
Alright. I will turn off my light for now then.
I'll also cut my lantern off. Well, not cut it off, but turn it off.
Alright, so just remind me when you bring out your tokens, I have to give you Eyes of Night Vision.
Yeah.
So you said you're going to the west here?
Yes.
Alright, so as you are going down the hallway, Anvir, you spot a large area with pressure plates. This 10 by 10 foot square might be filled with traps. or at
Ooh.
least activators for a trap.
I would point that out to the more nimble-fingered among us.
Oh,
I will
I.
go and
Oh,
Both of you are quite
Yeah,
good.
like you want to do that one. Like, you
yes,
wanna
it
look-
was my specialty. He pulled out a little pouch of tools again,
Alright, so
opened it up.
looks like these are pressure plates. Investigation could tell you more.
I'm not
I
gonna
will
investigate.
investigate it.
Alright, so unfortunately, it looks like a lot of the mechanism for this is under the floor. But searching around, Anvir, I'll say you spot one of the wall pieces seems to be a little out of place, and Eldwin is able to figure out that it can be moved, behind which there are some silver wires, which you believe are the guts of the trap. You think these can be disabled using your tools.
I will give some guidance to Robert, I guess is doing it.
Yay!
So you can add a D4.
And I use dexterity. Yes. With these two,
Yeah, you can use dexterity.
plus proficiency, and a D4. 24.
So you're able to cut some of these wires and attach counterweights. You believe this should no longer be a threat.
All right, good to go. As he puts his little pouch back in his shirt pocket and like claps his hands, free of any dirt and dust he might have accumulated.
You're so confident you take the first step with them, my friend.
And he does
Back up
so.
a bit.
Alright, so the pressure plates click, but nothing seems to happen.
Yeah.
A little faith, please, Anvir. I thought you were a man of the clock.
I have faith in him.
Alright, so you make your way down to the end of the hall, at which point there is another double door.
Shall I, or would one of you like?
Can you tell if there's any traps on it, Anvir?
Is that more of a perception-y or an investigation-y thing to see if traps?
You can give me a perception roll.
Cool. I guess this technically would just be a flat roll, because I don't have a light. Now that I think about it.
Yep.
But that is okay.
Alright, you don't think there's anything there.
I think we're okay.
Robert will attempt the doors.
Alright, so the doors seem to be locked. So another thieves' tools check is
Guidance?
required.
And Hilda's hand will guide you again.
I'm sorry, my mother came in. What are we doing? What's going on? What happened?
Another lockpick.
Okay, I get it.
With
That's
guidance.
Lockpicking. Alright, so yes,
I
are-
don't think you need the guidance.
you're able to make short work of this lock. The door is open.
Wait, was it like a padlock or embedded into the door?
Oh, the lock was in the door.
Oh,
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
push the door open. Unless it's a pool.
So I'll say, Anvir, after he unlocked the door, you thought you heard something move within the room. It was very faint, but there might be something or someone in there.
Like as he's going to reach for the doorknob, I just kind of like silently grab his wrist and just like put my finger to my lips, just like.
I like step in front of Robert as well with that.
And then I back up away from the door a bit. I'm assuming LJ would probably go closer to the door as a tanky boy.
Alright, so LJ's opening the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Unless anyone stops him. I just feel like LJ definitely would open the door.
Yeah, most likely. Sorry, just give me one moment to look at something.
Totally not the thing that's gonna murder us.
Like, it'll be fine, guys. It's fine. It's not like we're infiltrating a Mind Fire fortress. It's fine.
Alright, so the door opens. And indeed, there are several things in the room readying for you. So go ahead and pull out your tokens and give me initiative.
Don't forget you have to give everyone the dark vision.
Mm-hmm. You would have to be on this side of the door, just because, you know, it just opened.
Yeah.
Where are
Now I
we
look
on the
pretty
map?
cool.
I don't see. I had to refresh, and I haven't seen
Uh.
the party token since I came back. Okay, so is the party token isn't out? Okay.
Yeah, it just went away then.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're in the hallway just before that room.
I see. Okay.
I was at the furthest edge. I will tell you that right now.
So you can't be on top of other people as well, so you'd have to be in your own space.
I don't have the dark vision yet, so
Yeah,
Alright.
can't see it. Trying to feed dark vision is insane. Be good.
Alright, you should all
This
have
is
it
just
now.
how I live my life.
I said I would have
Hildar
stepped in
gives.
front of Robert.
Sorry, what's up? I heard my name.
Do you want me?
Well, you wouldn't have been able to step in front just yet, because the door just opened. So you would have
Okay.
to be behind him for now. On your initiative, you can step past them. So, it is completely dark in here. Let's see, light. So the first act is these guys see you all. Is going to be Robert.
Yay.
So you don't
Um,
hear them saying anything, and it looks like a lot of them are taking cover currently. What do you want
All the all of their tokens just vanished for me.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Right. Robert had a Githyanki for a captain. So would he know if Githyanki have dark vision?
they do, yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think. Well, these Githyanki seem to see in the dark. Because it is fully dark in there.
Alright. I'm going to yell out, Githyanki brethren, break the chains that bind you, and turn on these mind flares as I shoot this one right here.
Brethren, the
Big
human
fan.
says.
He's lived underneath a Githyanki for like all his life, so.
So you fire at that guy.
Yeah.
No, that is not going to be enough.
I'm actually not going to sharpshooter here. 18?
So same guy back there.
Yes.
He is going to. Let me check his spells. Yeah, he's gonna cast shield, knocking the. Well, unless you're going to.
I have
Precision.
no more superiority die.
Oh,
I have
okay.
no more. Third attack! 26.
Yeah, 26 will strike on that one.
12 piercing.
You hear in your mind, "Death to you."
Then cross expert. Bonus action attack.
Alright. Oh,
Ooh, crit. Ooh. 13.
Alright, 13 damage.
Then I'm going to move. There's 25 feet this way.
Alright, getting to the back. That is
And
it.
my turn.
That's it for Robert. Anvir.
Oh, I'm debating what to do still. Keep it simple for the first turn. Let us. Oh wow, we have not short rested for a while. I don't have a channel divinity.
No, you have not.
I am going to, for the very first time ever, use the feature of my Amulet's Devout, which gives me additional free use of channel divinity once per day.
Okay.
And I will cast Twilight Sanctuary. Because I am concerned for the future!
Alright, so your low light, sparkly aura will fill the area.
Sorry, just doing all me little bits. And, yeah, honestly, I don't feel like there's much he can do. He honestly just might.
I would like to point out we skipped Nasira.
Yeah, I just as Anvir started his turn, I noticed that my initiative had not gotten recorded, so I rolled again. And I was having some issues with Roll20 and had to reboot a couple times when you guys were rolling, so I think that's what happened.
Alright, well, she can go
So
after
he just has
this
to
one.
reset it. Yeah.
That's okay.
But I didn't roll that. I didn't roll that 21 until after Anvir started his turn.
I was gonna end there anyway.
Alright, Nasira.
All right. You said they're all taking cover. They all clearly see us and are prepared for us. Do I see any specifics as far as weaponry or?
So strangely enough, none of the Gith soldiers have weapons out. It's peculiar that they're not rushing you. Because they have great swords. They don't have any ranged weapons, I should say. All their weapons are out, but they seem to be holding back.
And they're all
My
behind
word,
cover.
got to him.
Yeah, they're all taking cover.
Are these pillars that go to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, if I moved down to, like, here, would I have a clear view on this person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all know that I don't have a lot of tricks in my bag, so, I mean... Parkour on the wall.
You're running along the wall?
Well, I didn't use any difficult terrain to get past my allies. I parkoured.
Alright, so you run along the wall, then fall to the floor here?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Parkour!
throw a... what do you call it? Boomerang. At this guy.
Alright.
Right here.
So you hurl a boomerang out at the Gith. Yeah, 27 would strike him.
And that's a lie. I did collect my boomerangs after the last battle. LJ and I even talked about it, so there should be 3 left.
Okay. Just
Alright,
put a
okay.
token on the floor there for the hit.
Yep. All right, and then I'll use Crusher to pull him forward 5 feet. So hopefully others might get some shots on him, and I'll throw another boomerang.
All right. So he is pulled forward. Oh, but that one will miss, returning to your hand.
All right, and then I'm going to use 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm going to step back because I don't want to get
All right. So
too separated.
as you step here, a
Mhm.
rune on the floor will light up. I need
Okay.
a charisma save.
A charisma save. All right.
Don't worry,
Spell?
may not end too badly for you.
Oh.
All right. So you suddenly vanish.
Oh! Oh no!
The
Well, I'm
rune-
fine, but you guys are on your own now.
The rune on the floor is still glowing. So that is it for Nasira. One of the warriors.
Do I sorry.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask if you wanted to put out like the party token or something, but like I can just drop these blindly.
Yeah, you basically have the right spot. So this guy yells something in Gith.
I can understand Gith.
He says,
What the hell
"Now
was that?
charge!" He's gonna run up to here.
If someone has that as one of their Discord sound
I just
bites-
that
Yeah,
terrified me.
I was like, "Oh no!"
That was me.
Yeah,
Sorry, y'all.
I figured it might have been someone doing that. All right, so that is it for him. He rushes up, defending. The Arcanist goes.
Ooh, the sax.
He's gonna move up behind this guy. And he's gonna start chanting.
Oh, disconcerting.
I need a saving throw from LJ. Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's so good at this.
Oh, he always makes it up when I spoke too soon. All right, so
Let me double check if he has an indomitable.
He has his choke. He has his
Yeah.
chaos.
But does he want to do that?
Oh yeah, I guess he
From my
does. He have his indomitable?
He has indomitable. Yeah.
from my personal experience, yes, he does want to use that.
Yeah. He's gonna try and use his indomitable.
All right.
Oh, it's even worse.
All right, so
Oh.
he would fail, coming under the effect of confusion. So basically, he has to roll a d8 every turn to see what he does.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I'll just mark him with something.
The question mark, baby.
So he, that is it for the caster. He's concentrating on his spell.
I don't like the fact that I'm right next to him now.
As a bonus action, he is going to throw his hand out forward, and this guy is suddenly pushed forward 5 feet. Another warrior is going. So he's going to charge up 30 feet and also take the dodge action as he is approaching cautiously. Eldwin.
All right.
So there is a rune on the floor glowing where Nasira kind of stepped.
Okay. For my bonus action, I will activate Blade Song again.
Okay. The Gith will yell at you in Gith, Robert, you go no further. For the Masters.
Would Eldon
I
still
will-
have comprehend languages?
That
I
helps me
believe
read,
so.
not understand.
But yeah, I
Unless-
think Robert's
does
the
it?
one who speaks it.
Oh, yeah, I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language.
Yeah, I think you still understand it.
Yeah, I know the literal meaning of whatever they said.
Yeah.
So
Ba-
maybe
ba-
a slight mistranslation.
It's the Google Translate version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the Google Translate version.
Alright, so what are you
And I
doing?
was like, now like I forget. The rune's here, right?
Yeah, it's on the floor where she disappeared.
I don't want to risk touching that, so for like, I forget what's the rules for jumping?
You can, if you have at least 10 feet of running start, you can jump up to your strength score.
All right, so this will be
8 feet.
yeah, which is enough. So I will run 10 feet, which will be right at the doorway, and then jump over that square. Land here.
Give me an Arcana check.
I didn't want to step on that just in case, so I was like,
So you think that this might be a banishment rune? If you can dispel it,
Yeah.
it'll release her.
yeah, I'll yell back to Andres like dispel this at 4th level, then we can get Nasira back.
Honestly, that was already my plan.
And then
That is a thing I am familiar with.
I'm going to can I get that was 15 feet to get there. This is gonna be like, would it be possible to move on top of these boxes here in the corner? Like, I'm guessing that's difficult terrain.
Yeah, it would just be difficult terrain.
Alright, so I've used 15 feet. So 20, 25, 35 here, risk an offie from both of them.
Alright, yeah, they will swing at disadvantage. The first one misses. The second one, 17, will miss.
And I have 10 feet left. I'm gonna move one square up. And then I'm going to cast that 3rd level of Fireball.
Alright. So where are you placing it?
Right there.
Alright, so they have to do some saves. The Illithid Arcanist will go first, deck save. He will use his reaction to cast the Endure Elements. taking.
He already. Oh, sorry. Wrong.
Yeah, that guy has it.
Okay.
So he will take half of half, which is 6. The Gith does not have any magical spells, so he just has to try to dodge. Dex save. He will fail, taking the full 26. He is badly burned, looking wounded from the large fireball. The Warlock will also try to dodge it. He will also fail, taking 26. And look wounded. Alright, is that it for you?
Yep, that's everything.
Alright, so Eldwin. Or not Eldwin, Leo, give me a d8 roll.
Is it a D8?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. Seven.
I rolled high.
That's not necessarily good.
That's
Alright,
usually good.
so
usually good.
He is going to turn around and attack you, Hanvir. So give me an attack roll against
Yeah.
yourself.
You said this is the confusion spell, right? Oh, he misses.
It is the confusion, yeah. So
I'm
you
fairly
jump-
sure that's
jump-
10.
No, 10 is act normally. I'm looking at this.
Yeah, but you told me to roll a D8, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think it was a D10. Well, alright, so next time make sure I roll a D10. I guess you can just roll a D10 now if you want me to repeat it and not count that miss. Or I'll just say he missed you and we can move on.
I could take the risk.
I mean, he might act
I'll just say he
normally.
missed me.
Alright, so yeah, he's growling.
I don't want to risk getting hit.
Swinging, because, yeah, I don't think he gets multiple attack. This is a melee attack, so yeah, no multi-attack.
Out of curiosity, does this count as a charm?
Don't think so. Let me see.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure, because Twilight Sanctuary, instead of temp HP, can end a charm effect.
No, this isn't a charm. This is confusion. Alright, so that is it for him. This guy is going to run towards you guys as well. 30 feet. And also kind of carefully dodge as he approaches. Moving in slowly. Alright, the Mind Flayer Warlock is going to produce a potion and drink it. Which will heal him. That is it for him. Robert, new round.
So like, so much for breaking your chains. And I'll just shoot at this guy again. This is what I think of your masters as they shoot the Mind Flayer,
Okay,
whatever this guy is.
so he is no longer looking wounded after the potion. Yeah, 24 will strike, doing 9 points. 28 will strike again, doing
Another 9.
doing another 9. And 28 will strike a third time, doing
Wow.
another 9.
You really like rolling triples, man.
Consistency is key, guys. Bonus action, class 1 expert attack.
Alright,
I'm gonna try and sharpshooter this one.
okay.
See if I get lucky. 20?
So he is going to shield that, knocking the attack
So
away with a 21.
I'll move back 10 feet.
Alright, you back up a bit, and that is it for you. Nasira is banished, so she can't do anything just yet. Anvir.
She comes back, 4th level Dispel Magic.
Alright, so you target the ground, and Nasira would reappear.
Nice.
Confused, but alright, other than that.
Irritated, more like.
Yeah, irritated. And just as, well, anything else?
How tall is the roof in that room?
It is 15 feet.
Yeah.
Just
I was trying to figure out if
a
it...
little taller than this room.
Yeah, not worth getting a flow speed, really, then. I can't see where Elzman is, but I'm just going to step back 1 square. I don't want to be adjacent to LJ right now.
Urgh, he looks angry. Alright, so that's it for you. And I think we might want to stop here, because we are at time. So why don't we do MVP votes, and we'll continue the battle next week. You need to make your way through this Mind Flayer fortress. Hopefully, LJ will be back by then.
Hope he's alright. I'm not sure what happened to him, eh?
He said he got in touch with me. He said he set his alarm for too late. So he just slept through.
Silly Billy.
Yeah, he contacted me a little while ago. So Anvir and Eldwin, you guys are tied. Give me a roll off.
Oh, really? Almost missed. Almost
Oh.
actually did.
By 1.
One. Eldwin squeaks it out as MVP. Congrats.
It's all good. I voted for you anyway, so.
I voted for you.
Alright, well, good game, everyone. As usual, fun times.
I'm honestly
Continue to-
surprised that I got.
Continue to make
those.
short work of my enemies. Very strategic use of that circle of power. That really turned the fight.
know how many spells those guys cast. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
No, that
well
circle of
done.
power absolutely gutted them.
Yeah.
I failed all my saves, if that makes you feel better, Lou.
Who, you? Oh, you're
Yes.
still. Well, you're still doing okay though. You're not too bad.
Yeah, they started fireballing themselves and not me, so I'm like,
Yeah, you know, gift,
Yeah, once we surrounded them, they decided to
slod.
get the most amount of people.
I did not expect me to make all of the saving throws.
Advantage. Crazy
That's-
thing.
Well, I think you failed one, didn't you? Because I remember you
No,
took some damage.
That was
LJ did,
LJ.
I
but
thought
Anvir,
I thought you failed one too, or maybe you already had damage on you. I don't know.
I was a little bit damaged going into the fight.
Alright, well, that's probably why then.
I'm like, take off. Thanks for
I was at
Bye.
it was at a teeny bit. I'm gonna head out. I'll catch you guys all next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my notes. Shouldn't be too long, and then I'll be gone.
Hey. Bye bye.
Good night.